Check. All right, there we go. There's my mic working. Hello. Okay, so I was asked to go ahead and make a demo video here as to what's going on with my Game Gear. Now, I installed this one as my ultimate version, and it's got pretty much all your mods in it. What's going on is when I play Master System games and certain Game Gear games, it just refuses to work right. I get garbled video. So we'll start off here with some. This is a Master System game. And here we'll just do Air Rescue, and start, and that's what I get. Now, the game's obviously running, and I could still access the OSD menu for the cart, so it's just a video issue. Now, when I go to certain Game Gear games, like for instance, Aladdin here is fine, right? So we'll run Aladdin real quick. Like there's no issues. And we'll let it get to the game, but it's going to load and play just fine. Yeah. So it's literally fine. And let's get to a game here. And as you can see, all of my inputs are fine. So we'll go to Castle of Illusion now, which I'm sure there's more, but this is one that I found. Here's a Game Gear game, Castle of Illusion, and when I load this, it's the same as, pretty much the same as the Master System, a little bit more visible. And then if I go to something like Sonic Spin Drift, I get a different issue. Similar, but slightly different. I don't know if this is helpful or not. Or is it just Sonic Drift? Sonic Drift, okay, that's it. So this is Sonic Drift. Now this one looks like it starts fine, but once I get into the game, it just starts basically losing all sorts of video and frames. You can't play it. Anyway, let's just get into a game real quick. And so everything looks fine, but then when we start to get to the actual game, you can see how the screen's starting to flicker there. And then when I start to move, yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can see this, there we go, blackouts, so there's no frames. It just completely loses video. Now, for comparison, just to prove that it's not the flash card that's giving me issues, here's a Sega Game Gear with your TFT display and the version 1 of the clean screen. Now, unfortunately, this one doesn't have the upgraded power board or the soundboard or the LiPo mod like I do in the other one. It's pretty much bone stock minus the TFT screen and your clean screen V1. But we'll quickly boot into a Master System game here. We'll even choose the same one, which is Air Rescue. And as you can see, it's fine. And so we'll go back and just real quick, we'll go to Castle of Illusion. Right there. And as you can see, it plays absolutely fine. So I'm not sure what the issue is. I am aware that there was a problem with the resistor on the V2. However, as I've already tested this resistor and found it to be the 24K that you're expecting it to be. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'd be happy to take some pictures of my soldering, but I've triple checked. It passed all continuity. I'm definitely soldered okay. The only other thing to note is that on the problem unit with the V2 and the power board, I'm also getting a really, really loud audio whine. Let me see if I can't get that on mic for you. So I'll hold the microphone up to the speaker and hopefully you can hear that. Now I'm not sure if that's an issue with the upgraded soundboard or not, but that is also not present on the V1. So that's really all there is to this. It just refuses to play any type of Master System game, and it is very selective on the actual Game Gear titles it wants to play. So I'll post this to your Discord. Take a look at it, and if you need me to go ahead and take pictures of anything else, I'll follow up with you there, and I'll be happy to provide that for you. Thank you for taking the time to look